होता है इथेनॉल स्पीड में? अभी
स्पीड में कम ही होता है।
97 है।
और
अरे उसी में तो वो पीछे वाला पेट्रोल पंप कौन सा है वो है?
ये इंडियन
वो
इंडियन वाला
उसमें है नहीं ना, वही दिक्कत आ गई तभी तो। उसमें है,
ऑनलाइन है ठीक है।
उसमें ऑक्टेन 100 है ना।
ये ऑनलाइन है।
नौ लीटर तो आ ही जाएगा, वो आएगा 6 लीटर। It was not intentional, but ultimately the whole fuel get extinguished, and then I decided to fill it with Octane 95 or petrol with 2% or less than 10% ethanol, as claimed by the delivery boy, but I am not sure. Other RTI activists had mentioned that even the speed petrol possess 10% ethanol. In the end, I have to say that even if my fuel pump was making noise, ultimately the whole engine system and the spark plugs were damaged just because of the spurious quality ethanol blended. But nothing is intentional or manipulated. I was not aware enough, but people might have already made videos from past 4 months regarding the problems faced by ethanol blended. But I had a lot of doubt about the quality of petrol, which we discussed a lot in our drawing room, but all the time we had no other option but to opt for those petrol pumps who, after getting the fuel pump's motor replaced, I decided to convince the service technician to open the manifold and check the spark plug gap and color also. 3 of the spark plugs had tan color, but one of them was slightly black in color, which was the first time in Chevrolet beats like that its color was transformed, even when I had got it replaced about 6 months ago. But I was really suspicious about the quality of petrol, and I am not claiming myself to be really tech savvy, but even then lot of manipulation is going on. After all, the petrol pump owners and other greedy oil sellers and additive manufacturers are definitely going to gain immense profits through these kind of intentionally forced problems which are being implemented just for the sake of bribe and corruption through different kind of oil importers and other companies to intentionally prove that during the end of 10 years those research activities were going on, but the real launch of Octane 95 petrol was during 2003 or 1 or whatsoever, I'm not sure, I'm not claiming that also, but people are really like-minded in that way, and environment is always a kind of excuse. But when we are facing dual problems at the same time, then even the highly intellectual and highly educated engineer can't figure it out. And I'm not accusing anyone, but ultimately we have to blame our own decision making skills only. But when there is blood money involved in family members, all kinds of troubles get resolved, that I can say. But through these kind of videos, people will definitely become aware and conscious that don't act in a reverse manner. Always try to use your own mind and sixth sense and common intellectual or grasping power is enough. Any ordinary layman should know that even if good quality fuel is mixed with any organic product which is not authenticated at all, taking into consideration the type of cast iron and other aluminum being used during the manufacturing process, when those blended petrol was not even imagined by anyone, and just by copying different countries like Brazil or Australia, you can't become more advanced. In fact, you are losing your revenue and your own relatives and friends are suffering a lot.
Battery low.
But different kind of egoism and jealousy will prevail, and this country will never progress in that way.